Welcome back to the Smoky Vale. Today we're taking a look at a blend that's a bit special to me, Lane Buttered Rum. This was actually one of the very first pipe tobaccos I ever picked up, and I'll tell you, it left quite an impression. There's something about that smooth, buttery sweetness that just sticks with you. When I first started out, I didn't know much about blends or the different components, but I knew this was one that I liked. It was a win right away. Easy, flavorful, and overall just a nice, comfortable smoke. It's the kind of tobacco you can pack light and enjoy without overthinking it. And sometimes that's exactly what you want. Now, Lane Limited has quite the pedigree. The company traces its root back to Dresden, Germany in 1890, before being reestablished in Manhattan in 1938 by Herman G. Lane. From there, it became one of the most recognized names in American pipe tobacco, especially with blends like Captain Black. They moved operations to Georgia in the early 80s, and today, under the Scandinavian Tobacco Group, they remain a strong force in the industry. So when you're smoking a Lane blend, you're not just getting flavor, you're getting over a century of blending tradition. Now, Buttered Rum itself is a more modern addition to their bulk lineup, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You're getting a base of Burley and Virginia Cavendish, so right off the bat, you've got that nutty, slightly earthy foundation from the Burley, balanced with a brighter, sweeter Cavendish that helps carry the topping that's in this. And the flavoring here is front and center. The butter is very strong, almost like buttered popcorn. It's rich, creamy, smooth. The rum is sweet, almost dessert-like. Vanilla, it's present, but it's more of a background note. You almost get a butterscotch note from the bag. The butter and rum really leads this experience, which again makes it just a fantastic, simple aromatic smoke. On the first light, it's very sweet and buttery. That buttery note comes through thick and smooth. The rum adds just enough character to keep things interesting. And as you move through the bowl, the burley starts to show itself a little bit more, bringing in those toasty, woody, slightly nutty notes. It never gets harsh, it never gets complicated. It's definitely one that I consider an all-day smoke. It's easy to pack, easy to light, and easy to enjoy. And the room note, let's just say, I tend to get compliments from this one when I smoke it. At the end of the day, Lane Buttered Rum is a reminder that pipe smoking doesn't have to be complex to be enjoyable. Sometimes it's about finding a blend that just works, and this one absolutely does. For me, it's a bit of a return to where things started, and honestly, it still holds up. If you've never tried it, I think it's well worth your time, if you're an aromatic smoker. It's not the best aromatic, but it's one I enjoy, and I felt like revisiting with all of you today. And to be honest, I would have a much easier time keeping it lit if I wasn't here chatting with you guys. So I will say, overall, it takes to light pretty well. The tobacco that I have here in my little baggie, it is a little bit more on the humid side. I won't say it's too moist, but it definitely has some humidity to it. And let me see if I can get a little bit more here. Like I said, the tobacco itself, it's a pretty straightforward blend of just those Virginias and Burleys. And it's just a nice golden looking blend. I mean, it's got some browns in there and that nice golden Virginia leaf. Overall, it's just a good tobacco. Again, nothing complex about it. Nothing that's gonna, I would say, you know, give you the best smoke of your life, but it's just good. And it's the same. This is one that is the same every time. It is extremely consistent. So if you're looking for that smoke that is sweet, a little nuttiness, almost, you know, warm spiced butterscotch notes with that bit of sweet rum riding along, I definitely would check it out. And like I said, it brings me back to where I began, and it's always cool to revisit the tobaccos that you started with. You know, at least if you can. You know, some of these blends just aren't around anymore. But yeah, this one for me, it really does hold up, and I still find it quite enjoyable. Mm. It's just so buttery. Mm. Well, that does it for today, guys. So slow down, light up a bowl, and have a good one.